Rabbi a'udhu bika min hamazati shayatin wa a'udhu bika Rabbi an yahdurun. My Creator, Nurserer, I seek shelter in you from the temptations of the shaitans, and I seek shelter in you, my Creator, Nurserer, lest they be present with me. Today I am going to read from verse 122 of Surah Al-An'am, Cattle. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Is one who was dead, and whom we gave life, and for whom we appointed a light, whereby he walks among people like one in darkness, from which he is not to come out. Thus is made fair to the disbelievers what they were doing. And thus appoint we in every city its greatest evildoers to plot in it. And they plot not save against themselves, and they perceive not. And when a message come to them, they say, we will not believe until we be given what was given the messengers of Allah. Allah knows best to whom He will send His message. Those who committed crimes will be afflicted soon by humiliation and a severe punishment from Allah for what they used to plot. And whom Allah wills to guide, He expands His chest towards submission, and whom He wills to lead astray, He makes His chest constricted, distressed, as if He were ascending into the sky. Thus Allah imposes abomination for those who do not believe. And this is the path of your Lord, straight. We have detailed the messages for people who take heed. They have abode of peace with their Lord, and He is their ally because of what they did. And the day He gathers them all together. O congregation of jinn, you have taken many among mankind, and their allies among men will say, our Lord, we benefited one another, but we reached our term which you appointed for us. He will say, the fire is your dwelling, you abiding eternally therein, save that Allah should will. Your Lord is wise, knowing. And thus we made the wrongdoers allies of one another by what they have earned. O congregation of jinn and men, came there not to you messengers from among you, narrating to you my messages, and warning you of the meeting of this your day, they will say, we bear witness against ourselves, and the life of this world deceived them, and they will bear witness against themselves that they were disbelievers. That is because your Lord destroyed not the cities in injustice, while their people were unaware. And for all are degrees for what they did. And your Lord is not unmindful of what they do. And your Lord is the free from need, the possessor of mercy. If he wills, he will remove you and appoint to succeed after you whom he wills, as he brought you into being from the progeny of other people. Indeed, what you are promised surely will come, and you are not to escape. Say, O my people, do your utmost. Indeed, I am also working. And soon you will come to know for which of us is the ultimate abode. Indeed, the wrongdoers are not successful, and they allot for Allah out of what He produced of the crops and cattle a share. They say, this is for Allah, according to their fancies, and this is for our partners. And what is for their partners, it does not reach Allah. And what is for Allah, it reaches their partners. Evil is what they judge. And thus their partners make fair to many of those who ascribe partners with Allah, killing of their children, that they might bring them to ruin and obfuscate their way of life for them. And had Allah willed, they would not do it. So leave them and what they fabricate. And they say, these cattle and the tilth are forbidden. None is to eat them save whom we will, according to their fancies. And cattle whose backs are made unlawful, and cattle over which they remember not the name of Allah as an invention against Him. He will requite them for what they invented. And they say, what is in the bellies of such cattle is exclusively for our males, and forbidden our wives. And if it be dead, they are all partners in it. He will requite them for their attribution. He is wise, knowing. Certainly they have lost those who foolishly kill their children without knowledge, and make unlawful what Allah provided them as an invention about Allah. Surely they have gone astray and are not rightly guided. And He it is who brought into being gardens, trellised and untrellised, and the date palms, and crops diverse in its food, and the olive, and the pomegranate, alike and not alike. Eat of the fruit thereof when it bears fruit, and give its due on the day of its harvest, and commit not excess. Allah loves not the committers of excess. And of the cattle for burden and for skin. Eat of what Allah has provided you, and follow not the footsteps of the shaitan. He is an open enemy to you. 8 pairs of sheep too, and of goats too. Say, has he forbidden the two males or the two females, or what the wombs of the two females contain? Inform me with knowledge if you be truthful. And of camels two, and of cows two. Say, has he forbidden the two males or the two females, or what the wombs of the two females contain? Or if you were witness when Allah enjoined this upon you, then who is more unjust than he who invents a lie about Allah, that he might lead people astray without knowledge? Allah guides not the wrongdoing people. Say, I find not in what I am instructed anything made unlawful to one who would eat it, save it be dead, or blood poured forth, or the flesh of swine, and it is abomination, or a wanton perfidy dedicated to other than Allah. But who is forced, neither desiring nor transgressing? Your Lord is forgiving, merciful. And unto those who are Jews, we made unlawful every animal with a claw, and of cow and sheep we made unlawful to them their fat, save what adheres their backs, or the entrails, or what is mixed with bone, that we rewarded them for their rebellion. And we are truthful. And if they reject you, say, your Creator Narsara is possessor of vast mercy, but not repelled is his wrath from the evil-doing people. Those who ascribe a partnership will say, had Allah so willed, we would not have ascribed a partnership, nor would our fathers, nor would we have made anything unlawful. Thus denied those who were before them until they tasted our torment. Say, have you any knowledge? Then bring it out for us. You follow nothing save assumption, and you are nothing but liars. Say, then to Allah belongs the conclusive argument. Had He willed, He would have guided you all together. Say, bring your witnesses who bear witness that Allah made this unlawful. Then if they bear witness, then bear you not witness with them. And follow not the vain desires of those who belie our messages, and those who believe not in the hereafter, and ascribe equals to their Lord. Say, come, I will recite to you what your Creator Narsara has made forbidden for you. Do not ascribe with him anything, and be good to parents, and kill not your children out of poverty. We provide for you and for them, and approach not sexual immoralities, whether open or concealed, and kill not the soul which Allah has made unlawful, save aright, that He enjoined upon you, that you might use reason, and approach not the property of the fatherless, save with what is better, until he reach his maturity, and fulfill the measure, and wait in justice. We task not any soul save to its capacity, and when you speak, be just, though he be a relative, and the place of Allah fulfill, that he enjoined you, that you might take heed. And this is my straight path, so follow it, and follow not other ways, for then you will be parted from his way, that he enjoined you, so that you may become Allah conscious. Then we gave Musa the book, complete for him who does good, and an explanation of everything, and guidance and mercy, that they might believe in the meeting with their Creator Nasara. And this is a book which we sent down, one blessed. So follow it and save yourselves from displeasure of Allah, that you might obtain mercy. Lest they say, the book was but sent down upon two groups before us. We were unaware about their learning. Or you say, had there been sent down upon us the book, we would have been better guided than they. And there has come to you clear evidence from your Lord, and guidance and mercy. Then who is more unjust than he who belies the messages of Allah and turns away from them? We will reward those who turn away from our messages with an evil punishment, because they turned away. Await they said that the angels should come to them, or your Lord should come, or there come some of the signs of your Lord? The day there come some of the signs of your Lord. The faith of a soul will benefit it nothing, which has not believed before, nor by its faith earned good. Say, wait, we are waiting. Indeed, those who divide their way of life and are sects, you are not of them in anything. Their affair is but with Allah. Then He will inform them of what they did. Who comes with a good deed, he has tenfold the like of it, and who comes with evil, he is not rewarded save with the like of it, and they will not be wronged. Say, as for me, my Lord has guided me to a straight path, a permanent way of life, the lifestyle of Ibrahim, straight, and he was not of those who make partners with Allah. Say, my prayer, my service of sacrifice, and my living and my dying are for Allah, the Lord of the worlds. He has no partner, and that I am committed, and I am the first of the submitted. Say, is it other than Allah I should desire as Lord when He is Creator, Nurserer of all things, and every soul earns not save for itself, nor bears there any bearer the burden of another, then to your Lord is your return. He will inform you of that in it you differ, and He it is who made you successors of the earth and exalted some of you above others in degree, that He might try you by what He gave you. Your Lord is swift in retribution, and He is forgiving, merciful.